Look at me, the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy, and today I'm doing a pick a card. It's entitled The Love Reading You Didn't Know You Needed. Now this love reading is different. This is about self-love, self-care, and what makes you so wonderful, and what are your blocks to love. There's different love messages going to be in this reading. So there could be some romantic ones, could be platonic, again, self-love. So it's really important that you take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because this is a general reading. It's a general session. All right. Now, if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's really good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you doing? I appreciate you guys being here. And yeah, big shout out to all my new subscribers. I love you guys. I'm so glad you're here. And so before you see 3 stuffed animals, these little stuffies, and underneath them is some piles of cards. I've done a pre-shuffle. I may pull some more cards as I go if I need to for clarity. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you each stuffy up close so you can get a better vibe of each group. Group 1, you are this super cute little rainbow rabbit. So cute. Group 2, you're the blue stuffy. I think this is a bunny, but it feels like a dog. So it's a bunny dog. All right, that's you guys, group 2. Group 3, you are the pink bunny. Adorable. So cute. All right, guys, so those are your selections. Now, I do offer personal and private readings. All that information will be down in my description box, along with all the links to my social media. I will include a little video with some backing music for you guys who need a little bit more time to kind of chill out and see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful magical creatures on the other side. Bye, guys.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Hey Group 1, all of you that picked the Rainbow Bunny, this is going to be your reading all about the love reading you didn't know you needed. So keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, so I've got some cards here. I'm going to go through them. I'll pull some more cards as I need to. The focus of this love reading is you. So we're going to find out what messages you need to know about your self-love journey, your blocks, and anything else that Spirit has to bring forward about you and love. All right? Okay. All right. So we have experiencing the reality of change. Okay. So some changes are afoot, my friend. In love, manifesting the future. Okay. I feel sadness with you guys. Rewilding with Grandmother Moon. Rewilding. I feel like some of you guys, just my microphone a little. I feel like some of you guys have like had a dip in your vitality or your spark. You haven't really felt in flow or passionate about anything. It feels like you've had your heart broken. Brawin of Starlight or Starlit Astara, a new beginning. Ooh, change, a new beginning. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So in your natal chart, your true north is about your life purpose, okay? We have mediation brings answers. Meditation, mediation, that's a contract thing. Meditation brings answers, but maybe you guys have, been going through a divorce or something and there's been mediation. Choose a new direction. I feel like that's what's happening for you. Let's look at this block here. We have addicted. Okay, so in some way, your love life, self-love journey has been affected by addiction. Okay. I gotta say, this little bunny keeps looking off in the distance, it seems like to me, like staring off in the distance. It feels like this could be either, so use discernment, this could be you and your journey with addiction or toxicity, okay? Or this is someone you were in love with or still in love with who battles addiction, okay? It's affected your self-love journey either way you slice it, all right? Because often our partners choose the addiction over us. It's just the way it is. It is a nature of the beast. It's called addiction for a reason. It destroys lives. It destroys people. And either way this goes, I feel very heartbroken. I feel gutted, to be honest. I feel like I feel depressed. And it doesn't feel like a dark night of the soul depression. It feels like my world is gray. I only see gray. I don't see black and white. I don't see color. I see gray. Everything tastes gray. Everything feels gray. I'm very impatient with myself. I have a lot of anxiety. I worry a lot. But when people see me, they don't see that. They see calmness, which is not really calmness. It's like a masking. It's like it's depression they're seeing, but it's being read as calmness. They're seeing the absence of life, absence of light in your eyes. Oh, for some of you, there's been some serious loss here, like loss of a loved one. For some of you, I'm so sorry. Like I'm surprised. I didn't expect this. Like there's been loss of like a little one, and it feels in this case, I don't necessarily feel it as addiction, but I feel the wounds in my back. I feel betrayed almost by God or life. Like, it's completely unfair. I feel life has been unfair. And I know life is unfair, okay? But I feel that my life, and I'm channeling, okay? So you guys know, I feel my life has been unfairly unfair. Like, I've had more than my share of sadness and sorrow. And it feels like the knives in my back. And also with this card, I get this energy of sometimes when we live in this state of depression, apathy, void, grayness, it becomes a comfort. We find comfort in the sorrow. In many ways, like with loved ones, in some way it keeps the connection. As long as we feel the sorrow, we still feel them here. The pain of their passing means you're still connected to the moment of their passing, you know. Being connected to the pain of a breakup still keeps you connected to the before the breakup. You know, there is steps of releasing relationships. And I feel like because of this situation, you have been extraordinarily hard on yourself. I think many of you have been denying yourself some of the very basic components. And I want to shake my finger at you. You need to listen to Auntie Amy. Some of you guys have been not taking care of yourself. And that is not okay. You are valuable. You matter, and you are important. And you are worth seeing about and taking care of. Okay? Listen, Rome wasn't built in a day. So what I need you to do is I need you to get up. Let's say tomorrow. And I need you to do one good thing for yourself. Let's make it hygiene if you haven't done that in a while, okay? Just clean yourself up. That's it. That's it. And then do that again the next day. And keep doing that until you can do something else. Sometimes we have to baby step our way out of grief, no matter how long it's been. Sorrow becomes home to the brokenness that becomes you when you suffer such loss and trauma. And there's something that happens, like energetically, with bathing. it really does help you shed energy, okay? Like built up energy. That's why I often tell people, and I'm going to tell you, if you have access to like a bathtub, to take an Epsom salt bath. You don't have to do it every day, but if you can, all the better. And when you get in the bathtub, really be in the bathtub. Like connect to the warm water. Allow yourself to feel the goodness of being in the water. And when you're in the water, it's okay if you feel sad. It's okay if you cry. It's okay to feel sorrow. Let the water take it from you. Give it to the water. And then when you pull the plug, allow the water to take the emotion down into the planet. And she will send it back to you. As you're drying off, feel it come up through your feet back to you as healing energy, as vitality, whatever you want to picture it as. And do that. You can do it when you shower. You don't have to be in a bathtub. Every time you take a bath, imagining the shower running over your body, and as it does, it's cleansing your aura. It's cleansing your energy. Allow it to take some of the grief, some of the sorrow. And it may take a little bit. You have to be patient. These things take time. Be kind to yourself. And I want you to eat something. Some of you guys, I'm not trying to trigger you, but some of you guys, you need to take care of your body. You have to feed yourself. Okay? And if you need help with that, please go seek it. All right? I don't want you to suffer. I don't want anyone to suffer. And I don't want you to suffer. Let's get some more cards. We're not even through all the cards yet, you guys. The Goddess of Light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. You are the light. It is you. No one is going to come and shine a light on you, love. You are the light you seek. You just have forgotten it because you've been down such a dark road in love. For many of you, this is baggage from trauma, from childhood. For some of you, this is, the addiction. For some of you, it's both. We can't remain in darkness all the time. Because when we are in our darkness all the time, we often get so enveloped in it. We forget we are the light, and we start looking for light outside of ourselves. When we are the nightlight, it is within us, and we have to look within. Anyone who points you outside yourself, that's not the way it works. They want your energy. They want your attention. And everybody's path is different. Everyone's path to happiness is different. But it all starts by looking within. We have a messenger, Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. You need this desperately. You need to give yourself some peace and harmony. You need to love yourself more. And I know it's hard because I feel some part of you here feels responsible. It is not your fault. Listen to me, darling. It is not your fault. Hear me again. It is not your fault. Okay? And I know that those words won't make it all go away. But say that to yourself out loud. It is not your fault. Set yourself free. You're carrying a lot of burdens that don't belong to you. You deserve to have some peace. Sorrow is not peace. Just because sometimes to the outside world you may appear calm and peaceful, we know that's not calm and peace. That's depression and sorrow. The world just can't tell the difference. Because most people, the average person nowadays, doesn't have that kind of depth. Not everyone's empathic. Not everyone's psychic. At least they have the possibility, but they aren't connected to it. Because they're asleep. They're numb. More people are waking up. Are you feeling someone is too much in your personal space and can't seem to understand? So you're probably feeling really misunderstood. Is there someone in your space? Is there someone violating your space still? Some of you guys still have someone who, and I don't want to trigger you, but someone who, didn't honor your boundaries. You still have to be around them. For some of you, this triggered this addiction, this destructive, toxic patterning. It may have set you up to be in a toxic relationship with addictive tendencies. Octopus. That seems fitting. Octopus. Someone who shouldn't be in your energy. You need to create distance. If this is somebody from this, if you have to be around this, if this is in your energy, you need to create distance ASAP. Because I feel like energetically, like a lot of your sorrow and despair, it's almost like it's feeding it to you. This thing. Your self-love journey is tough. It's real hard. Who in your life brings negative energy that you need to remove soon? There we go. This octopus, this boundary violator needs to be removed from your energy. At least so you can get some clarity, so you can do some healing. Now, if this person has been removed, then it's time to start healing. And it can be very slow, but it's time. You deserve a chance to be happy. And there's a lot of cards here about choosing a new direction. Meditation brings answers. It's experiencing the reality of change, manifesting the future, a new beginning. There is change coming for you. It's a happy change. It's a healing change. And it comes from the self-love journey. And it begins with small steps and letting go of the event, the person, place, or thing. And it doesn't mean forgetting. There's a difference between letting go and forgetting. Letting go means I can come back to it. It'll still be there. Letting go means I, as a human being, have to energetically move forward for now. Because I can't solve this problem exactly right now, but if I stay here too much longer, I risk missing my life, missing happiness. And you deserve that. Because you are. You are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of joy. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are beautiful and wonderful just the way you are. Okay? Are you turning a blind eye to truth? It's okay to be in denial. I was in denial for a long time about a lot of stuff because it was real painful, And I feel like as you walk this kind of pathway, there are levels to the revealing of the thing you're denying, okay? And you can take baby steps with it, slow revealings of truth, one step at a time. it can be a relief to finally sit with truth. It may not feel great. And I encourage you to not disassociate from emotions. I encourage you to stay with it. I feel like some of you have prolonged the sorrow by pushing it away. And I invite you, like if when you are doing a cleansing, like in the bathtub or whatever we talked about, or meditation, invite the emotion in. Say, I'm allowing myself to feel the sorrow right now in this space where you're safe. Set up a safe space to feel your emotions. Get comfy. Get Kleenex. Get you a little tea. Get you a snuggly little rabbit. And feel them. Stay with it. That was probably some of the most painful processes for me personally, was learning to stay in the moment of a feeling. Because disassociation serves us so well, right? And please seek help if you need it, okay? There's all kinds of methods for dealing with this kind of stuff. And one of mine is I found it's like a song, and it has like bilateral like music effects in it, and it helps me stay present. It keeps me from like disassociating when I feel certain emotions, and it really, really helped me stay present. And I felt it helped me feel safe to feel them. And I think feeling safe, giving yourself a safe space to feel those emotions and not judging yourself for feeling them, not making yourself feeling guilty for feeling them, just feeling them and observing them. It's very powerful because you realize that in the end, it's just an emotion and it's okay to feel them. You're a human being and you're allowed to have emotions, okay? All right, we have don't ever be afraid to show your true colors. This really is about you learning to shine your light. Your light has dimmed. I feel it. I feel the dimness of your light. And you are meant to shine. You're energetically, like I feel glitter literally in your light. Like it's very shiny and sparkly. Let me tell you something. For the level of sorrow I feel for you, group one, I feel with your energy, is a level of joy and happiness that you can feel. Okay? And I feel like there is a denial of self going on. So group one, it's very important that you honor your needs. And it's going to start, this is where I started. It's different, but it's the same. You have to honor your body's needs. You need to be clean, you need to eat, you need water, you need to move. And I'm going to say it. Yes, you need sun. I know. Listen, I know. Me and the sun, sometimes we don't talk much, but we do need the sun, okay? There are things we need, our bodies need to function. And I'm not saying we have to be perfect about that, but we need to do the best we can for ourselves. And you deserve that. It'll help you shine brighter. It'll give you clarity. The only way to have a friend is to be one. And I feel like you need to befriend yourself. You haven't been very nice to yourself through this whole process. And you really need to be. You need to be there for you. I know that not many people have been there for you. And maybe you've been waiting for someone to show up. You are that someone. Stop waiting for someone to be there for you and be the person that you need, okay? I had to become the person that I needed because there was nobody there for me. That's what you have to do. And I know it's not fair. But there are reasons. There's a lot of beautiful things here. You're very strong. You're much stronger than what you think you are. Sometimes the solution is easier than we think. There's a lot of overthinking here. There's a powerful mental space. Like your Mercury is Probably really intense. First first chakra, root chakra. I am red. I feel like group 1, you probably need to work on your root chakra. It will help you feel more stable. It'll help you feel more grounded. It will also help get you in more connection with those, traumatic issues. Okay? Yeah, so group 1, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. Take some time and love on yourself. Be kind to yourself. Do some self-care. Make good decisions for you. Eat something, drink some water, take a bath. I love you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Group 2, all of you that selected this little blue bunny dog. I think it's a dog, but I also think it's supposed to be a bunny. So there you go. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal readings and all that stuff, so it's down below in my description box. You'll find a link to my website that has all that information. So let's get into your reading. I may pull some more cards as I go. We'll see. Let's get into your blocks in love and what's going on. Let's talk about it. Okay, we have alone in the world and I won't cry for you. That's intense. Are you feeling very alone? And like maybe no one really cares anymore? Maybe you don't care about being with anybody anymore. And I get that. You would be surprised how many people leave these really intense messages about, I don't want a love reading, I don't want to be with anybody, I don't want to hear about it. Well, if the reading's not for you, then it's not for you. And that's okay. No harm, no foul. All right. But many people who feel alone but resist being with others, sometimes they do want to be with others, but there's been pain and it's made it difficult to trust people. So many times part of our healing journey, our self-love journey, is working through these issues because it really is about self-love. It's not about shunning other people. It's about loving yourself and knowing that, yeah, sometimes we do need people in our life. Maybe not romantically. Maybe we need more friends. Let's see what else the cards have for us. We'll see. Let's see, we have mirror. Who or what is triggering you? What are you guys triggered by? Have you been triggered lately? Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. This is interesting energy. Okay. Questioning the darkest thoughts. You can't see that. Conquering social anxiety. Okay, so people make you nervous. I get that. I get that. I have a little social anxiety myself. You guys who've been on my channel for a while, you probably know that. But, it comes from, it's something that I picked up, social anxiety, from people because I don't, trust is hard. And when you don't trust people, it's hard to be around people. And a lot of times when you've had relationships where you have had your trust violated a lot, you learn not to trust yourself when it comes to people. Like that you can't make good decisions when it comes to people. You can't trust your decisions when it comes to people. And then you don't trust people or yourself. So there's just a general lack of distrust in the human experience altogether. Right now, I understand people having more social anxiety because people are volatile right now. There just seems to be like a bubbling under the surface energetically for a lot of people. And we have the questioning the darkest thoughts. I feel like you're doing some self-examining. I feel like with this, I won't cry for you. I keep getting pulled to this. I feel like you haven't had a lot of compassion in your life. Like maybe you have had the experience of having emotionally unavailable parents, people who just didn't honor you emotionally. Perhaps they didn't value your emotions, or they made you feel bad about expressing your emotions. It made you feel very alone and isolated. Maybe you've always felt alone and isolated. Even in a crowded room, you haven't been able to connect with people. Yeah, I understand that. We have freedom from judgment, free to love. This is important energy, okay? Because a lot of this anxiety is coming from judgment. Whether it's subconscious, it's from childhood, because at some point you were made to believe on some level that your emotions were not valid. Like you can't express anger, you can't express anything but doing what you're told and happiness. If you have any other thing to express, it is not okay. You may even felt like people didn't love you if you weren't like perfect. There may be a perfectionism problem here. So it's almost like I can't be perfect. I can't do perfect things. I can't be someone's perfect person. So I'm just going to be alone. I quit. Like I can't do human relationships. I just can't. People are just, it's too hard. And I feel like there's a need here for you to realize that the people in your past relationships, those were not your people, okay? That's not your person. Those people were not good for you. All people are not like that. Those are the experiences you've had with the people you've attracted into your life. And it boils down really to the fact that there's a lot of judgment here. There's a tremendous amount of self-judgment. Some of you guys have like self-hatred going on. What I'm hearing people say to themselves and the things they call themselves and do to themselves, it makes me want to weep. You guys, group 2, you're not very good to yourself. It's time for you to start being a friend to yourself. At least stop talking to yourself so poorly. I used to do this. I used to talk to myself poorly. And then it took a lot of self-reflection, but I realized that it really wasn't my voice. It was the voice of an abuser that had masked as my voice. They weren't my words. It wasn't how I really felt about myself. It was how I was told to feel about myself. And I would bet this is how you were told to feel about yourself. You may not know how you really feel about yourself. And that is a pathway to discovery. Because that means there's something there for you to learn about yourself. That you don't know everything there is to know about you. Once we really understand that there are layers within us, and there's more, that underneath these thoughts that rise to the surface, our consciousness, our subconscious is full of all kinds of layers of depth and reality and awarenesses, and we start to really engage those, it really does change the way we feel about ourselves. And therapy is really great for that. Meditation is really great for that. Everyone's path is different. Okay. We have wholeness. I am whole. Another person is not what completes you. I want you to say that with me. Another person does not complete me. I am whole in myself. I am whole in myself. I am wholeness. this thing about being in relationships where we fit together like two pieces of a puzzle creates this idea of kind of codependency. It's time for us to allow people to be whole and healed and come together in healthy relationships where each person is honored and each person has a voice and each person matters. But you can't really do that until you find your own voice. You know who you are. RuPaul, one of the best things I've heard someone say, how are you going to love anybody else if you can't love yourself? Bottom line, you must learn to love yourself. You have to stop being so heavily critical of yourself. Humility. The sacred rebel. You've been what everybody else has told you to be. All the bad things, all the negative things. You've fulfilled everyone's expectations of you. Isn't it time you love yourself enough to be who the fuck you really are? Don't you deserve that? Don't you deserve to love yourself passionately? You should be your biggest cheerleader. You should be the one screaming that you're a baddie. Because you are. Rebel. Be you. Be authentically you. And if someone judges you for it, fuck them. And tell them Amy told you. Auntie Amy said fuck them. See the big picture. There's so much more for you beyond this. I feel like your world seems very small. As I connect with Group 2's energy, it feels very limited. And it's because there's so many limitations by judgment that have been placed here. And as you stop judging yourself so harshly and you start embracing more of who you are and allowing yourself to be who you are, feel those fucking emotions and not running from them. You know, be the sacred rebel. Be who you are. Embrace it. Your world will begin to expand, and you'll want to expand your world more and allow more people into it. Your social anxiety will lessen a little at a time. It's a slow process, believe me. But it really has to do with healing yourself, releasing the judgments that you're carrying from someone else that placed them on you. A lot of these judgments are not authentically you. The self-criticism is not authentically you. They are judgments that have been placed upon you. The expectations of perfection have been placed upon you by other people. It's time to let those go. Have you had a loss, shock, or struggle that you are bottling up? This feels like emotion. Bottled that emotion up. Bottled emotion can give you anxiety. You can feel it like right in your heart chakra, like in your upper torso. Like I used to feel like in my throat chakra, a lot of just like tight, heavy, dense energy because I held a lot of secrets for a lot of people to the point where like it affected, and your chakras can't, I don't think all illness is caused by spirituality or spiritual things, but it can affect, your vessel to a degree. Okay. Like I said, I don't think all illnesses are caused by spiritual means, and I don't want you to think that. But of course, like the tightening of your body from stress is going to cause a stress response, and if you're having issues, it all kind of works together. Okay. Bottling up your emotion can cause you to have a lot of stress. My My throat chakra is trying to close up. It can cause you to have a lot of stress. It can cause you to repress your speech. It can cause you to not be able to really communicate with people the way you want to. So it's important that when you're stressed, you give your vessel a release. Like walk it out, sex it out, whatever you need to do to release your stress. That's what you need to do. Be consenting, legal, safe, and all that stuff, okay? But do what you need to do to release the stress from your vessel. It will help you manage a lot of the stuff that's going on. Our vessels hold so much emotion, so much of our repression. I feel like part of your journey here is to bring people into your life. It's part of your self-love journey. This isolation, this time of isolation, of feeling alone, is going to come to an end, okay? And you can have a whole house full of people and feel alone. It doesn't matter whether you're single or not, okay? All right, we have, are you worried about the future and not enjoying life in the present moment? Boom. Being in the present moment is one of the most healing things you can do because you're connecting to life force, chi. You're connecting to the energetic flow of this experience. That's what we're here to do. We're not really here to pay bills and go to the grocery store, okay? Those are just things that society has decided that we're supposed to do, all right? We're here to embrace being human in the moment. And there's a whole meditative process with that. I find that when I embrace the moments, I feel less alone, even when I'm alone, because I'm in flow with life force. I'm in flow with what is. I'm in flow with something bigger that I can feel, yet I can't explain necessarily. Are you starting a rebirth of your spiritual life? Boom. It's time for you to follow your own pathway, follow your own journey. If you started, this is validation and encouragement for you to continue. Forge, don't follow. Pay the new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Do it your way, not the way people tell you to do it. Do what feels good to you. As long as it's legal, it's safe, it doesn't hurt anybody, it's nobody's business what you do. And don't let people dissuade you from what you want to do, okay? It's your path. It's your life. You live it the way you want to. The triggering thing. If you are brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a new hello. There's someone in your energy who's triggering you, okay? This could be family. It could be friend. And it could be someone who makes you more aware that you're alone, someone who maybe made you feel more alone, maybe they left you. Whatever this is, it's time to put it to bed. Give yourself some peace about it. Let it go. Say goodbye to it. If this person is still hanging around you in some way and they make you feel awful, you need some distance. It will give you clarity. I tell this to people all the time, but it's very true. Sometimes we need distance from people's energy to get clarity and see their value, see the truth of the relationship. For some of you, this could be a family member. And, you becoming free from judgment, free to love, may mean that you don't have as much time or energy to devote to past relationships that were toxic. But it means that you're freeing up more of your space in your life for positive relationships where people love and appreciate you and respect you and cherish you and love you, not in spite of your differences, but because of them. We have third eye chakra, I see. So I feel like you have a very active third eye. You need to write down your dreams. Okay, I feel like there's inspiration here. Like as you go down your spiritual path, I feel like you're going to be inspired to be more creative. Okay, and some of this alone energy, maybe darker energy, anxiety energy, funneled into something creative, see the big picture, could bring you some abundance. It could be a new pathway for you. I think creativity might be a really good way to release some of this bottled up emotion for you. I'm also, and you know, some of you guys might not like this, okay? But I feel like spirit is going to bring someone in if they haven't already, okay? They're going to bring a romantic partner, someone in for you. And they're probably going to come in when you're like, I don't want a romantic partner, okay? And you may resist it. We try to hide our feelings, but we forget our eyes speak. Some of you guys say that you don't want to be in a relationship, but you do. You probably say you don't because you don't really know what a good relationship is, and you're afraid they're all going to be like they have been. And you don't want to repeat that. For some of you, you know, you're in a relationship and you're struggling with, you know, freeing yourself to love this person, to really love this person. And the blocks to this have to do with how you feel about yourself. You can't really love somebody else until you love who you are, until you know who you are, till you discover who that person is without other people's expectations and judgments. Let the pain make you a leader, not a monster. Okay, that's the second card about leader here. See the big picture. I feel like Spirit has bigger plans for you than what you probably think. And even though that's not what this reading is about, they're definitely bringing it in. Okay. I'm being pulled to get some love cards for you. And, you know, if you don't want those, then this would probably be the time to turn the video off. Although I know there'll probably be more messages here. But I feel like sometimes, you know, healing a heart, freeing yourself to love, this kind of healing, a lot of times you can't do alone, honey. And you deserve to know that you're worthy of being really loved by someone you can trust, someone you can talk to, someone who won't betray you or take advantage of your good nature. And it may be you've gotten this social anxiety because you've been taken advantage of so much. All right. I'm going to take this card. Heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah, this is going to be someone you can talk to. This person, like I said, for some of you, this is validation of your person. If this person's in your life, you need to open up more. Okay? I know it's very, very terrifying, isn't it? That's how you explore more of who you are, by opening up your heart and trusting. You have to trust, right? You're building trust. Allow this person to earn your trust, okay? Don't rush to it. Let it unfold naturally, but you're going to feel it. You're going to feel like, I really want to talk to them. Let it flow naturally. If they're hard to talk to, then that's a whole other issue, okay? This could be the one. Yeah, I feel like Spirit wants to bring in someone who you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Like someone who's really going to be there for you. Someone who you might want to spend, you know, a good deal of your life with, if not the rest of your life. Tell me more about this connection. I'll do one more card, okay? Oh, very soon. Okay, so for some of you, you've met them. For others, this is approaching. Okay, we are in the age of Aquarius now. So very expansive energy, newness, freshness, possibility. So I feel like you're on the road to I'm getting like ships passing in the night kind of thing. So you might meet in an unexpected way. And that's why the social anxiety thing is really something that, you know, don't make yourself crazy working on it, but, work on it. Take care of yourself, okay? I want you to take care of yourself, get plenty of rest, and give yourself a break. All right? Okay, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you'd like to subscribe, I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you want to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected this cute little bunny. This is going to be the love reading that you didn't know that you needed. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I may pull some more cards as I need to for clarity, so let's get into it. All right. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates here. My nose is itching, so. We have invoking guides, gods, and guardians. Examining self-identity. The abundant universe will provide, Buffalo Spirit. Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. Freya, Lady of Love and War, self-love. To push some of these down here. Let's see, we have Rise of the Inner Warrior, solidarity. We have Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. The Cosmic Heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Fragmentation. Downcast pride. Going beyond normal. Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. We have, you have so much beauty. Are you ready for others to admire it? Are you having misunderstandings with others and making enemies? Are you holding yourself back from freely expressing yourself? Are you having difficulty finishing what you've started? Okay, you guys, I feel like you're a healer. I feel like you have been on a healing journey, a healing self-love journey. I feel like you guys have had tremendous trauma in your childhood, probably. I'm not going to trigger you with a specific trauma, but it was fragmenting, okay? It was intense. It's probably been something you've been dealing with your whole life. It probably colored every aspect of your life. And I get with this, see how the head here is kind of disconnected and there's these like tendrils here with fire. I feel like you just have felt very disconnected from self and others, like on the outside most of your life. You have felt different, going beyond normal. You've felt different, maybe weird. You've had weird experiences because I feel like you're a psychic, you're a spirit medium, you're an empath, you were a priestess, priest, a spirit medium, something in a past life, a shaman. And you have been working on examining your identity in this lifetime. And it's like you've been healing, and now the truth of you is coming forward, okay? And you have a lot of guardians and guides around you, all right? And you've been learning to love yourself more. Here's the thing, is that I think you're good. Pretty much. I mean, you're still working on stuff, aren't we all? But you're at a good place with yourself. I think you've done a lot of healing. This group is a little different from the other two groups. I think you've done a lot of healing. You've worked on yourself, you know. You're aware. You're awake. Many of you guys have even ascended a couple of times, you know. You may actually, you know, do readings or something like that for a living, or have a channel, or just help people with it. You may be a healer. You may work in the healing sciences of some kind or modalities. You may be a writer or creative. And I think you're working on something. But here's the next stage of this game. Have you been able to accept the love of others towards you? I feel like you're healing a lot of the self-love issues, like the worthiness, you know, the I'm okay, I'm deserving, I'm valuable. But there's still some blocking here with receiving from outside yourself, like connecting with the idea that people see value in you. We're still working on that. That seems to be part of, and I don't like to use the word block. People like the word block because it gives them something to kind of understand, but it's almost like that's the next level of awareness we're coming to, is the receiving of love, of attention from others, being able to receive it, not hiding away from it, not being distracted from it, but being present with it. Being in receivership of what the universe has for you, okay? That's a whole other kind of switch. Because up till now, it feels like it's been you, your guides, and the universe kind of working it out, working on your stuff. Might have been friends and stuff. But now you guys, many of you are working on bigger things. You're trying to heal people, or manifest art, or manifest a business, manifesting big things. And now those internal concepts are being applied to the matrix, if you will, or 3D, or the world. And now we're having to receive and stand in the awareness that I am worthy and valuable to the collective. And receive that attention. Does that make sense? Receive that abundance. And it feels different. And when you first get into it, it can feel weird. It can feel odd if you've never felt it before. And I feel like a lot of you guys don't realize, like, you're becoming more and more attractive. Like, not just physically, like your personality, your aura, your energy. The more you have healed yourself, the more your inner beauty is glowing. It's like, it's the ultimate glow up. It's the work, it's the hard work you've done internally, showing through the manifestation of your vessel, manifesting out into the world, and coming back to you as energy, abundance, happiness, fulfillment, and being able to manifest this sisterhood of the rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. You know, big energy, going beyond normal. You were not here to fit in. You did not come here to fit in. You didn't come here to be another cog in the machine. You came here to be authentically yourself and to help other people heal, to help other people find their peace. And you may help them through art. You may help them through, you know, selling crystals. You may help them through doing their taxes. It's different for different people, okay? But the mission remains the same. The abundant universe is going to provide for you. Did you see this? The abundant universe is going to provide for you. Either you believe that or you don't. And from what I'm feeling for group 3, you've already been shown the universe is going to provide for you. Okay? Now believe it. Know you're worthy. Claim it. Claim your motherfucking crown. Put it on your head. Shine your crown chakra and get to stepping and do your thing. Okay? Just do it. Do what you were born to do. Everything else will work out on its own. Okay? Trust your journey, man. Because you guys, your journey's different. Like, you guys are further along on this journey. And you have some beautiful things coming to you. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're attractive. You're amazing. Quite frankly, my darling, you're hot. So, and you know, you need to harness the power of your attraction. You know, this thing about being humble and, you know, that's great and all, but go look at yourself in the mirror. Look at your vessel. You know, be proud of who you are and how far you've come. You know, dress yourself up. Be kind to yourself. Do what you need to do to feel good about you. Step forward in power. The reality of who you are. You're amazing. And you have a lot to give here. But it's almost like I see a cake that's been made, a beautiful cake, and it has frosting on it. But now we're putting like the decorative frosting on it. That's where the cake gets all the oomph. That's where the cake really gets its flair. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you're at the flair stage, okay? Where like you're getting flair, you're getting flow, you're getting your swagger, you're getting your spiritual swagger going on. You know, you're becoming a spiritual rock star, if you will, okay? Like it's all right. It's all right to believe in yourself and be confident in who you are and your abilities. You deserve that. Walk in the truth of it. Tell me more about this situation. And I'm not taking reversals. All right? Tell me more about group 3. Because I feel like you're in a different place with self-love. Your blocks they're different. Because you've done a lot of this healing. I'm not saying you don't have more healing to do. Honey, we all have healing to do all the time. There's always something else to heal, you know. But as far as like big chunks of stuff, you've done a lot of that. And because of that, you're farther along on this like manifestation self-love journey. Some of you guys have found the love of your life, you know. You've already done that. The 10 of Swords. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the King of Wands. And we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, gimme. And we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so here's the deal. The 10 of Swords. You have completed a cycle. That's part of what this is, okay? Like I said, you've completed a healing cycle. You are going to go to the next level. You're on the elevator. And right now you're like kind of stuck. Like the elevator's going like, it's kind of in neutral. It won't quite get to the top because you're kind of stuck. Because, first of all, I think you're thinking it has to be one way, but it doesn't, okay? This accomplishment is going to come as it will. You have to lighten the reins up, the restriction on how the universe manifests things for you, okay? How the path unfolds. And I really, really need you to own who the fuck you are. King of Wands, all right? Just be who you are. Stop being afraid to show people who you are. Step out in the power of who you are. Your healing is showing. And it inspires people. I feel good connections are coming for you. Healing connections, okay? People feel your energy. They love your energy, all right? And we want you to go to the next level, but you need to love on yourself. You need to see how far you've come. I tell people that quite a lot, but it's true. You can't see or feel how, you can't go to the next level until you reflect on how far you've come. It's part of the journey. And then you can be like, oh, damn. I have come a long way, baby. Look at my lipstick. I have come a long way, baby. I have accomplished a lot. I have finished that cycle. I have picked it up and moved forward. And you know what? I look good. I look real good, right? And I'm going to allow people to come into my life. I'm going to open up to allowing good energy from people, good experiences from people. I'm going to allow healing energy to flow between me and others. I'm going to stop stifling myself. I'm going to stop blocking myself from receiving what the abundant universe is sending to me. The Hierophant. Leader. You're a leader. You're here to lead. You're here to help. But you got it. The universe isn't going to come over and say, hey, Mr. Bunny, you're a leader, so be a leader now. No, you're going to jump up and say, fuck yeah, I'm a leader. Uh-huh. And why don't you guys come on over for a pool party? Okay? And we're going to have a good time. And we're going to talk about stuff. And it's going to be fun. You have to step into it. You have to embrace being what you are. You know you're a leader. You know you were born to do this. You know that all the stuff you've healed has been for a reason. All the stuff you're still working on healing has been for a reason. It hasn't been normal, what you've been through. I understand. It hasn't. You've been through some tough shit. You've had extraordinary experiences as well. Things you can't explain. The feeling, this knowing, this wisdom, it's like in your bones. You can't shake it because you're not meant to. Solidarity, the rise of the inner warrior. Warriors do not ask permission. They do it. They stand in solidarity for whatever cause they fight for. Can I please? No. You grab the reins and you go. Because self-love and your healing has brought you here to the place where you can self-actualize and do the action now. Do what you're guided to do. You're worthy of this. You deserve this. You worked for this. Get out of your own damn way. I know, easier said than done. I get it. It's hard. It's hard. Even with all the flow you've had, it's almost like, but it's just, it's not popping the way I want it to. Listen, it's going to pop when it's meant to pop and not a moment sooner and not a moment longer. You have to trust your journey. And I feel like you have been through enough that you should know that. And you do know that, but you need me to tell you that. Trust your journey. Trust your gut. You know. Trust your psychic impulses. Trust it. You know the way. Okay? You truly do. Okay, what else do you have for me? You're a leader. Whatever industry, you're a leader in it. Okay? You're meant to help people. You're inspirational. You're a teacher. Take what resonates. I'm going to get 3 more cards. 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so 7/7 is going to be a number of alignment for you, very spiritual number. The Wands and the Cups, for me, are about unity, because a wand is like a masculine and a cup is like a feminine and they fit together, if you know what I'm saying. So to me, this is like a unity. This is a unity symbol. And I feel like things are coming together for you. And I see an offer here with the Knight of Cups. Some kind of offer coming towards you. It feels good. It feels earned. Let me pull. I want to pull on this offer. I feel like you guys want to know about it. Tell me about the offer. Tell me about this Knight of Cups offer. Things coming together. Things coming together because how do they come together? They come together because you are in flow. You're respecting your flow now. You're allowing the universe, you're receiving, you're in receptive energy. You know you're worthy of what's coming to you. You deserve it. And you're doing the work you want to do. You're putting yourself out there and you're doing what you're guided to do. Okay, this is in money. This is the 5 of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys are having money problems, and we have the 9 of Wands here. So I feel like a lot of you guys, this is money. You've had issues with money, and I feel like you've really it's been hard. You've had to kind of be determined, keep your head down. A lot of you guys have been working very hard to get to where you've gotten. It hasn't been easy, but you still feel like, damn, the abundant universe will provide. Well, where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? There's a transformation coming, okay? And we have the 6 of Pentacles and we have the Page of Wands. I feel like this offer, it's going to transform your work, the way you work, the way you look at your work. I feel like there's going to be the Page of Wands here. I'm reading this intuitively because it's see how this person's getting some attention. They're being asked for autographs. I feel like you're going to get some kind of attention. It's going to be very healing and it's going to transform your work. So I feel like you're going to get either more clients or a very special client who's going to give you either like money or a contract. This could be a raise at work or a promotion. It feels different for different people. There is a attraction, like there is attention coming to your work. Okay? People are watching you. And they want to help you grow. They want to help you grow whatever it is you're doing. Okay? And I feel like this person... Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles. Oop. Okay, we have the Empress here. Okay, so I'm feeling like this Empress energy, yeah, they think that you have something very special. They want to offer you something. This card feels, we have the 7 of Swords, which can be the betrayal card, the stealing card, but it also is a card of strategy. And I feel like this offer is going to be someone who's trying to be strategic, okay? I think you're going to be feeling really good about it. I think it's going to make you feel where you want to be, okay? So there's more attention coming towards your work, more clients, some kind of money offer that's going to make you feel more stable, and it's going to help you feel like that you can keep going, doing what you're doing. It's going to give you the inspiration and the drive to kind of keep going, doing what you're doing. The attention may be a little unnerving, but hang in there with it, okay? Just be sure that you take time for yourself, okay? This is a self-love reading, all right? So I feel like you guys are a little bit more advanced on it, I feel like, but there's a reminder here that, don't overwork yourself, Okay, don't overwork yourself, don't overgive. Give to yourself first. Take care of yourself first. What I find on this kind of journey is that many times when we start overworking ourselves or giving too much, then spirit many times will pull back. Things will pull back so that you can get balance again. So it really is kind of a play, a give and take between you, your guides, and the universe. Okay, so that's why it's so important to pay attention to your flow, because it'll flow to you and then it will ebb a little bit so you can catch your breath, and then it will flow some more. But sometimes the flow gets turned on and it stays on for a while because the universe is bringing you energy, 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 energy. And the best thing to do is just to get into receiving it and handle it in the best way for you. Make the decisions that are in your best interest always. That is kind of, I don't want to say a test, but kind of, sort of. The universe always wants you to answer yes to you. If you're tired, say no. If you have other needs, say yes to the other needs. Always take care of yourself first. That's the ultimate in self-love. And self-compassion. And truly, when we have love and compassion for ourselves, we can give that to others, right? Okay, group 3, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.